What's up, YouTube? It's Saint. You know who I hate? This is going to be a rant. This entire video is just going to be me ranting. You know who I hate with every fiber of my being. And congratulations to From Software for making me do it. Blues in Elden Ring. I hate them. I hate them. I look deep down in my heart and I just see a pitch black abyss. I just see nothingness when I think of this dumbass blue spirits in this game. All right, and you know, honestly, kind of bravo, because you know, like let's think about how much has changed over the course of, you know, From Software's modern video game output in terms of multiplayer. Okay, let's go back to Demon Souls, and all you had were blue phantoms that you could summon to, you know, to help you beat bosses. They were all blue, or red for invaders, right? Now it's red duelists too, but you know, whatever. So in Demon Souls, if you were in body form, you could be invaded, regardless of anything. Dark Souls 1 comes out. If you used a humanity, you could be invaded. And in Dark Souls 1, not remaster, but in Dark Souls 1, you know, you might be like level 15 and get invaded by like a level 12 dude who had a plus, you know, a plus 10 weapon. And or wait, what did Dark Souls 1 go up to? Plus 15, right? I don't remember. My brain's not working. But the point is, you get what I'm saying. You could be invaded by somebody who had like 99 soft humanity and a max upgraded weapon, and I mean, they were immortal and they could kill you in like one hit, right? Blues in Dark Souls 1 were invaders who just invaded players who had killed NPCs or otherwise sinned, or if you had invaded and you invade and someone indicts you, you can be invaded by the blues. That's all they did. All right, so whatever. Dark Souls 2. This is where blues became, you know, they still invaded the guilty, but they also would be summoned to protect hosts who had been invaded. And in Dark Souls 2, you can be invaded no matter what. Nothing matters at all. You could be level 30, get invaded by, you know, a level 25 invader who shows up with max upgrade weapons, fully upgraded armor, and, you know, so if a blue showed up to help you, that was like they were a hero. You know, that was a big deal. They were like a hero, right? Dark Souls 3, kind of the same thing, but in Dark Souls 3, you know, most of the people you were invading had friends. Now these guys have already had friends, and they've had two blues, and they took one of the blues and they sent it home. They sent them home so they could resummon their friend that I'd already killed. And then this blue comes in here and kills me and does a pose like they did something. For free. They have no respect for themselves. They're absolutely disgusting. They're just absolute sad, lonely white boys. Every one of them. Every one of them. Just pathetic. It hurts to think of them. You know what I'm saying? I hate them so much. Just the worst. They are the worst. And they do this for free because they don't have friends like these people do. And you'll see a blue, and you know, they'll kill the invader, and then they try and like wave or like do a gesture, and the group, they just leave. They just walk off, and they don't pay you any attention because you are nothing to them. You're just garbage. You're just somebody who's there to do the work they don't know how to do themselves. And then once you do it, do you get a thank you? No, they just walk off. If you even get to see the end of it. Hope that they didn't just send you home so they could resummon their friend. I imagine all these blues, they're sending messages to the hosts and to the Phantom, and they're like, "Hey guys, I was at Blue, it helped you. Y'all remember that?" And you know, yeah, man. Thanks, whatever. Y'all want to add me into voice chat, and I'll play with you. I'll play with y'all. No, we're getting ready to get off, man. Yeah, we're getting ready to get off. Well, maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time. There's not going to be a next time. You did it for free. You worked for free. Pathetic. It's pathetic. Staying late at work, you know what I'm saying? And not getting a paycheck for it. Not even getting paid for it. Just doing it to impress your boss. Go to the bar. Go meet somebody. You know what I'm saying? Get a date. Respect yourself. Have some respect for yourself, at least. Because these people aren't going to respect you. Have some respect for yourself. It's pathetic. Sniveling, friendless, little crybaby people. Oh, they're the worst. Aren't they? Am I alone here? And I mean, like I said, you know, I know that's what From Software wanted. They wanted me to hate these dudes. You know, I'm red, they're blue. And by God, it worked. I have sworn absolute blood oath against I will try and keep an invasion going for as long as I can to kill as many blue spirits as humanly possible. People are all the time like, Elden Ring doesn't have covenants. Yeah, I sure wish they'd bring back covenants. I love getting a pale tongue, regardless of what covenant I'm in, or if I'm even in a covenant, I get the same stupid reward that's absolutely pointless after 10 of them. Gotta get that sorcery-based luck staff. Gotta get that. That's so good for covenants. Don't get me wrong, if they wanted to bring covenants back in a meaningful way, you know, rat bros, grave lords, that kind of thing, I'd be all for that. Executioners, vile bloods, hunter of hunters, that sort of interaction, you know, I'd be all about that. But I don't give a crap about Rosaria's fingers or you know, blue sentinels or mound makers. None of that. For some reason, people act like they like the mound makers, and it's like, I don't understand why. If I was invading, I was red. If I saw you and you were purple, I'm either going to wait for you to join the gankers, or I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, like, or I'll kill you, because I'm not falling for that. You know what I'm saying? There's no. I never had an interaction where a purple was like, "Look, I did a thing and you didn't expect it." Nope, I expected it every time. Every time. And so, yeah, I had no love for the Mound Maker. But I mean, yeah. So yeah, maybe there's no like covenants, you know, insofar as here's your reward for doing online. You know, there's no covenants in Elden Ring. But between the Volcano Manor characters and my deep hatred for the blue hunters, this game doesn't need covenants. You couldn't have written characters in a story that would make me hate anybody as much as just gameplay has made me hate blue hunters. I hate them with every fiber of my being. They are the worst. These people, look at them. This host is just summoning them up In between summoning his Rivers of Blood friend, he just summons blues over and over, and he just lets you die. He just throws you to the wolves. He doesn't try and help. He doesn't care if you live or die. You're doing this for no compensation. It's the kid at school who like raises his hand at 3 o'clock and says you forgot to collect our homework. You know what I mean? I can't stand them. I hate them. And that's pretty much it. That's it. I think I've ranted now for about 11 minutes. And the hatred is not out of my heart, but like I've exercised it for today. You know what I'm saying? Like for right now. I want people to know. I want you to know. If you're a blue, this is what they do with you. They'll just throw you away like trash. You're just garbage to them. You know? And you choose to do that. Every day that you choose to be blue, you choose to let people treat you like trash. You know? It's hard for me to be mad at this Phantom. This Phantom's just doing his thing. He's just trying to help, his host get through the level. Now, could his host, at least try and help? Yeah, he could. But, maybe that's not their deal. Maybe the deal was like, I'll walk you through the game, Bubba. Oh, Bubba, I heard that game real hard.
Oh, come on, it's fun, Kevin. Come on and play it. Look, I'll beat all the monsters for you, and you can just walk on through.
Maybe that's a deal that they had. And some people get mad at that. I don't get mad at that. This is an invasion. I'm getting an invasion, not a duel, not some garbage. This is an honest to God, invasion. And I would not get this invasion if it wasn't for that password summoning. So like, this is fine. And between the two of them, between the Phantom and the host, maybe this is the deal. Maybe this is what they agreed to. This is what their playthrough was supposed to be like. They consent to this. But you know who didn't consent to this? All these blues you keep summoning up and just throwing down the trash. Because that's what you're doing to them. When you leave them alone with me, I am going, especially because, and you've got to remember, blues, you've got to remember, these dudes have got me riled up. You know what I'm saying? They kicked a hornet's nest, and then you showed up to try and get rid of the hornets. You know what I'm saying? But like, we're already mad. The hornets are already pissed off, and it's nothing you did. It's what these dudes did. But I'm going to take that out on y'all, you know what I mean? I'm going to just absolutely gank the hell out of these blues. And the same thing goes with those AFK farming hosts. Those hosts who go AFK in some out-of-bounds whatever. If you are blue for them, you should, you know what I mean? The reds are just, if there's two reds, God forbid, brother, they're probably just going to beat the piss out of you. Because you've chosen to protect the worst person in the world. You're essentially a bodyguard for like Hitler. You know what I mean? You are on everybody's shit list. Everybody thinks you're the worst. Yeah. And the worst part is how sad you look. Just go, you know what I mean? Get online and get some friends. Or summon a random player and play with a random player. If there's no summon signs on the ground, put your summon sign down on the ground. You know? But don't do this. Don't debase yourself. Don't turn yourself into some common harlot. Some hussy. For what? For these people? You know what I mean? Look, sometimes you gotta whore yourself out. I get it. But, like, don't whore yourself out for free to the worst people on the planet? Come on. Have some respect for yourself. It's disgusting. I can't believe people live like that. I mean, just consider the following. If you show up and you're a blue, in Dark Souls 3, there's a chance that maybe you were showing up to help someone who had no idea what anything was. They just got invaded and you were there to help them. Dark Souls 2, same thing. In Dark Souls 3, there was a chance that you were showing up to take the spot of some ganker. In Elden Ring, you are for sure just showing up to take the spot of some ganker, some co-op phantom. And you know, if you have ever tried to invade, you know that the phantom that died, probably Rivers of Blood, Moonveil Wizard, Bull Goats, Dual Spears, Bloodhound Step, Whip. You know what they are. Somebody went through all the trouble of getting rid of that phantom, and you're gonna just show up like, you know,
I'll be your friend. I'm your friend now. I like being your sloppy seconds. I'm blue.
you know, no self-respect. Martyr's Brigade. Remember when Martyr's Brigade said, I got no respect for these forest dudes? That's one of the funniest things anybody is, you know, just as a standalone funny thing, it was hilarious. You know, not taking into consideration, like, I mean, you can take it into consideration, but eventually, you know, Martyrs was like, I had the wrong idea about those people, you know, but like, it was one of those things where he said it at the time, he meant it, and, you know, if ever you got pissed off by a Forest Hunter, you know, I got no respect for these dudes, just immediately, you know what I'm saying, like, right back to it, you know. It's the same thing with blues, which, again, allow me to point out that this is all just jokes. This is not, it's the internet, it's just a YouTube video, you know, it's not real. Pretend like the Family Guy theme song came on before this video. If you want to be a huge piece of shit cuck, have at it. Be blue. Shameless garbage. It's just a joke. Later, y'all.